Hey, Rusty, how are you, my friend? Good to see you on the channel tonight. I just barely got out of here about maybe 5 minutes ago. I'm still in the process of setting up, but I wanted to get I wanted to get a pull out in the water real quick. Thanks for joining, my friend. How was your day today? Oh, good deal. So you got to do some fishing? Got some good reports. How much did you catch? Folks, thank you for joining the channel this evening. Welcome, welcome. Glad you're all back tonight. I just barely got out here about 5 minutes or so ago, so we're still kind of starting out fresh. Oh, okay. So I'm assuming that you didn't fish at all today. Hi, Barbie. Thanks for joining. The water level is good. It's back up to normal. It's about the 4.5 unit level, which I'm pretty happy about. So you didn't fish? Is that it, Rusty, or you just watch people fish? Folks, thank you for joining the channel this evening. I've got 16 viewers. Do me a favor, hit that like button. Let me know where you're watching from. I appreciate it. 20 viewers. If you're brand new to the channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Tim. I'm with Arizona Outdoors. I'm fishing at the Colorado River this evening. Do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're brand new to my channel. I just barely got over 300 subscribers. I'm pushing for 400 now. So if I could make that happen by your guys' help, I would greatly appreciate it. Getting ready to set this first pull out in the water, y'all. A little bit of activity on the bank today. There are some people out here enjoying the somewhat cooler weather, but not real cool. Definitely was not as hot as it was last night, though. All righty, here we go. See how far I can get this thing casted out today. It wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad at all. Yeah, we'll put it in the other pole. May want to readjust that one. Alani, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel. Where am I fishing at? I am actually fishing off the Colorado River. Oh, why am I fishing? I love to fish for sure. Indeed. It's a little bit more cooler this evening than it was last night. I was out at the backside of the dam area last night and it was 118 out there. I'll tell you what, it was definitely a feat in its own right. I'll give it that much. Hi, Lily. How are you? Thanks for joining the channel. I live in Arizona. Vin Kays, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight. It's a beautiful spot out here. I am literally right off the Colorado River here. I've got 23, looks like 24 viewers tonight. Do me a favor, hit that like button. That way I know you're following me. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe button. Oh, it's almost 9 o'clock? Wow, where in the world do you live? East Coast, I'm assuming, correct? I actually catch striper majority of the time. It's not uncommon to catch bass out of this lake or river, I'm sorry. And it is not uncommon to even catch cat. But the majority of the fish that I've been getting out of here has been or striper. Well, folks, I kind of changed up the actual pattern on that today. D Hall, how are you? Oh, you know what? Come on down. We'll be more than happy to share the dry, hot weather with you. I'm changing up the pattern tonight on the actual hookup. I'm doing a 3-aught. This one is going to be from 6 cents. It's kind of like an offset. Going to go with larger bait on it. Hopefully going to be able to cast it out. I've got two 3/8 ounce sinkers on it, so that way I can get a nicer distance out in the river. And the choice of bait tonight will be, as always, anchovies. My wife and I, we've talked about changing it up to something different, which I'm not opposed to. That'll be definitely make a great video for sure. Do me a favor. Where's everybody watching from? Let me know. Love to know where my viewers are watching me from. Texas. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. I lived out in Texas years ago. Delaware, my home state. It's where I was born. Thank you for joining. Canada. Thank you. Appreciate my northern neighbors. You're in East Texas? I lived out in a little city, a little town called Mesquite. You familiar? Birch, how are you? Thanks for joining. All the way from California, not far from me. I am wrapping these baits down securely with a product that I love using. I'm not endorsed by this company whatsoever, but I do like using the product. If you can see how I've got it wrapped around there, I call it magic thread. It is amazing. Rusty, you have the right idea, my friend. Sitting on a boat in the Gulf of Mississippi or the coast of Mississippi. There you go. Perfect. Lily, I'm fishing for striper tonight. Honestly, I will fish for whatever bites, but striper's primarily what's been hitting. Oh, thank you, Birch. I appreciate it. You know as well as I do that the weather out here has been just really, really extremely hot. I'm glad to be out here today myself. I think I might need to bring that other line in. That was kind of odd. All right, I'll have to check that out. That seems like it was one of mine. Lily, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Maria. How are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Fishing is definitely a relaxing sport by far. All right. It's a good cast on that one. We do have a little bit of activity still on the water, obviously, eh? Yeah, I can feel the current taking the line. So it's definitely flowing pretty good. It actually has risen about 2 to 3 units from earlier today. Normally during the early morning time in the morning and day, they keep it down about 1 unit, but they've actually lifted it up at almost, it's about 4 now. Probably, I don't think it's going to exceed past 4 units tonight, but it's flowing pretty good. Last time I came out here, I was probably another 20 feet out. I can honestly tell you that the weather's a lot cooler tonight, for sure. A lot cooler tonight. Folks, do me a favor. If you're brand new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. I'm trying to reach my 400 goal. My 400 goal. I appreciate if you could help me out on that. And hit all those likes. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and all that so you don't miss any of the content that I put out. Oh, yeah. It's definitely taking it. All right. Let's get this one set up into the pole. Get a bill on it. Sometimes this has a tendency to skip. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. There we go. Perfect. Appreciate that. 8 views, 12 likes. Thank you so much. Can everybody hear me okay on the microphone? I'm going to try and bring this other pole in. I think what may have happened on the secondary one is when I went to cast it, the bait came off. Kind of surprised me that it did that. But honestly, folks, it's not uncommon. Something tells me that it did for sure. Yep, it did. Not a problem. We can fix that. No problem. Got a little bit of vegetables with it. Oh, wow. That's odd. Okay. I actually got to put the hook back on it. Somehow it got taken off. Not a problem. Good thing I brought extra. Folks, just so you know, I don't know if anybody's typing anything, but I'm not seeing any comments moving. So I'm not ignoring you, I promise. I just don't see anything coming up. I know last time that it happened like that, I had an issue with the phone comment section freezing up. So hopefully that's not the case tonight. Excuse me. Apologize for that. Let's see here. Where are my hooks? There we go. There's my hooks. Folks, do me a favor. Type something in that way. I know the comments are they working or not. It's just kind of odd that I hadn't seen anybody post anything yet. I know sometimes they do get stuck or frozen. Hopefully that's not the case. Big Time Adventure, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining me tonight. I am fishing for striped bass, stripers. They fight pretty aggressively, even the small ones do, which kind of surprises me because they are pretty active out here. Thought I heard the bell hit. I'm fishing in Arizona. I'm right here on the Colorado River. Hey guys, I'm getting a hit. Hang on. I thought I heard the bell, but I wasn't sure. I'm hoping so. I'm so hoping so. I heard the bell hit. Now, it could be a couple of things. Either I'm getting tapped on the bait itself, or the current's flowing pretty good. A lot of times that may be an issue too with it. Not always. Oh, hang on. No, I'm getting a hit. I can feel it tapping the line. Not long at all. Maybe about 25 minutes, if that. Let's get the skunk off. Come on, take it. I can feel it tapping the line for sure. Come on. Just waiting for that big hit. Yeah, he's taking it piece by piece. Come on. Come on. He's still messing with. Ah. That was a big hit. That was a big hit. Let's see if he wants to go back for it again. Yeah, you might be right. You might be right because it was a good size hit. Oh, absolutely. Camping's always a great time. Getting away from everyday struggles, indeed. Come on. That's kind of one of the only reasons what I'm kind of hanging on to it for a minute because what tends to happen is if they get that big bite on it and I go to pull back on it and they don't take it, they've actually came back. There's a good sized piece of bait on there though, so I can't see him not coming back for it. Yeah, this river here is where I caught that 5 pound smallmouth bass. It's amazing how that worked out. Come on. Oh, something tells me he got me hooked up. Man, that felt kind of tough on that one. Okay, I'll give it a little bit longer. If I don't feel anything on, I'll go ahead and pull it and see what's going on. But he definitely hit the pole. I saw it and I felt it. Cody, how are you? Oh, welcome from Iowa. How are you, my friend? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear you guys are getting that extra amount of rain and flood water. Be safe out there, huh? Be safe out there, you and your family. I appreciate you joining the channel tonight, Cody. I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. We're dealing with some heat issues right now. Yesterday it was pretty warm. We were about 118 yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to check this line. Just not feeling right. Just got that feeling about it, and that's what I do. Oh, yeah, he took it. He took it all. It was a big size anchovy on there, too. And you know what? That's probably one of the most conscientious fish I've ever seen because he actually left me the magic thread. Jeez. All right, let's get another one baited up and back out in the water. Folks, I try to get out here and fish at least when it's conducive and the heat's not just making it unbearable. I try to get out here at least 2 or 3 times a week, if not more. Um, just like the last couple of days, though, have been really, really hard. The fish have been really slow into biting, and they're just not wanting to play. Yes, I am. I'm actually in Arizona. I'm right next to the Colorado River. Well, that's kind of odd. Well, that explains something here. I hope these new hooks that I got aren't going to be a problem because there's no way in the world that that bait should have came off the hook like it did, or not the hook, but the actual line. Oh, I bet it's been warm out there though. Hey, Wild Bill, how are you? Thanks for joining tonight, my friend. Glad you can make it. We have striper, we have cat, we have bass, we have bluegill, we have carp. Well, I'm sure we have a few other ones too that I haven't mentioned, but we've got a pretty decent collection of fish out here. Depends on the water that you're in. Colorado River here, we've got gosh, we have about 4 or 5 different species. I'm trying to remember the name of them right now, and it's I'm literally drawing a blank. Come on now. Work with me here. Anytime I can get out here and get in the water to fish, it's always a great time. Sometimes I challenge myself and I'm like, even when it's too hot. So you're 98 degrees out there and a lot of humidity, huh? Wow. Yeah, I understand that. We get quite a bit of humidity out here also. Let's get this one casted back out there. If I have an issue with this hook again, I'm going to have to end up getting it off and putting a new one on, because I have a feeling the reason why the hooks may be an issue is I don't know if they actually, on the eye of the shank of the hook, I'm not sure if the eye completely closes. That may be a problem. I may have to modify it. Oh, no kidding. Really? It's one of his major sellers. It's a striper fish, huh? He's got a few boats out in Delaware. Nice. All right, folks, let's try this again. We'll let this one sit out for a minute and then we'll check it out and see what's going on with it. May have to readjust these so-called pole holders too in the ground. I don't think they're sitting perfectly the way I want them to. Puts them at a cattywampus angle. You know what I mean? All right. Let's get this pole done upright and back in the water. Ironically enough, really, next month I will be moving to Avondale. Oh, what's MMI? Is that like a technical school or a college? Hey, folks, I really want to say thank you so much for helping me reach my 300 goal yesterday evening. I really, really appreciate that. It means a lot. I don't want that to get unattended or unsaid because I couldn't do it without you guys. I truly appreciate that. Oh yes, I've heard they're really good eating. I just started recently fishing for striper not too long ago. So all right, where's the end of this thing? No, I don't think I am. William, how are you? Not yet, my friend. We're still working on it, sir. I just got out here a little bit ago. They've been biting, but nothing concrete yet. But it's going to happen. I do not give up. I want a fish or a few. William, how you doing, my friend? It's been a minute since I've seen you. How much longer before you get to head out here? All right, let's get this out in the water. Well, thank you for watching me all the way in Thailand. I appreciate that. Oh, you guys are going to come out this weekend? Awesome. I might be working this weekend, so if you get a chance to stop on by, please do. That's kind of exciting. I've never had anybody follow me or watch me from Thailand before. That's really cool. All right, let's get this out in the water. Not a bad cast. Not a bad cast at all. So what I might do is just bring this one back in and reset up the pole, the holder. There's a certain way that I like to set them up, and I want to make sure I get it that way. Holy cow, already? All right. That first bell just hit. Gonna readjust this one. Yep, I'm getting hit again. All right, I'm gonna be patient with this one. Let it do its thing. Oh, yeah, he's on. He's on. That one hit hard. Come on. Come on. Let's get this skunk off. I'm ready for it. He's biting. Nibble here, nibble there, but he's definitely biting. Did I get him? Yeah. Oh, fish on, I think. Come on. Come on. Give it a little bit more, man. Sometimes I think when they get a hold of that hook, if they try to take it, they try and go through some debris down at the bottom of the water where they try and take everything out and to dislodge that hook. I've had that happen before. But this one hit hard. I'll give it a few more, about another minute or so. And if it's nothing happens, I'll check this one also. Hey, we'll just reset everything again to back to normal. It sure felt like it hit hard. Oh, oh man. He hit again. A lot of sand and tree, huh? Wow. Oh, yeah, he's on. He's got to be. He's got to be on. If he's not, I will be shocked. What? Okay. That's all right. We're going to redo this bait. Not a problem. We're going to redo it. He hit that thing multiple times. I am shocked that I didn't get him. I am so shocked I didn't get him. But you know what? Before I get him back in the water, I'm going to readjust these pole holders. Make it to my benefit. Much better. Much better. I'll tell you straight out, this is the best $2 and some change I have ever invested in. Built these myself. They work great. They really do. All right. Let's get this back out in the water. Man, he hit hard. Wait for these wave runners to go by real quick. All right, here we go. All right, much better. Much, much better. Yeah, much better indeed. Let's get the second one out there too. See if we can get this one casted out where that big tug hit. Okay, not a bad one at all. All right. I'm already getting a hit. Yep, already getting a hit. Oh, fish on. Fish on. It's got to be. Oh yeah, feels like a dink, but he's on. Hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yes, sirree, Bob. He's a dink. All right, relax there, old boy. All right, folks. The stink is fine. The skunk has been finally taken off. Got my first one tonight. All right, very good. Let's get him up to the truck and get him unloaded. Get him out back in the water. Whew. Feels good to catch a fish. It really does. Last couple of days have been really hard because of the heat and everything, but feels good to get one on. Relax there, relax there. Are you kidding me? That's what you did, eh? Come on, relax. He's a small one, but you know, I'll take him. I got right through the nose even. He's a gutsy little guy. I'll give him that. He's gutsy. All right, folks. First one of the night. He's a dink, but that's okay. It's better than not having anything at all. Let's get him back out in the water real quick. All right, partner. Thanks for the fight. I appreciate it. Truly do appreciate it. Get some lights set up here on the truck. Well, thank you, Bobby. I appreciate that. Thank you, William. I appreciate that also. Yeah, it's a good feeling knowing that I was able to get one. Get a little light on the subject, eh? All right. Whew. Let's get it wound up again and get another one out there. Folks, I appreciate y'all visiting tonight and hanging out with me. I know I do repeat it a lot, but I only do that for the event that we have newcomers on board. I appreciate them joining, just like I do each and every one of you for being here with me and subscribing to the channel. It means a lot. I might want to rethink about this one here. There we go. That'll work. That will work. Keep thinking I hear that bell. Oh, this fish knocked it over on the ground. What's up? All right. It is actually really nice tonight. I'm so glad that the weather has finally cooled down somewhat. I think by the middle of next week or so, we're going to be a high in the 90s. We might bounce back up a little bit more back into the hundreds, but nothing like we've been. And I'm so thankful for that. All right, let's get this one out in the water and see where it catches us. We can finish setting up the lighting too a little bit. If it gets too dark, that way we can see everything. I want to make sure I'm not going to cross this line here. So this one's going straight that way. So I'll probably end up taking it that way a little bit more. It is beautiful out here tonight. Couldn't ask for a better evening for fishing. Ah, awesome cast. Awesome cast. Oh, got another hit. Yep, it's hitting. It's hitting good. Come on. Oh my secondary pole's hitting too. Oh jeez. Oh, did he get me stuck? Come on. Okay, I don't know if he spit the hook or not, but I'm not feeling anything now. Yeah, I get this feeling he got me caught. Darn it. All right, so we'll put him back in, see what he does. Hi, Maria. How are you? Thanks for joining. Okay, he's hitting it again. Come on. Come on. All right. It feels like they're getting me stuck in there. Yeah, I might want to pull this one in and check it again. Yep. Okay, they took that bait for sure. I had a feeling that's what happened. Not a problem because it hit multiple times. It was a good hit. So something told me that that's what that was going to be. No worries. It's all good. Anthony, how are you? Thanks for joining. Land him. Thank you for joining, my friend. How are you? I apologize. I got kind of involved with what was going on with two poles going off at one time. Appreciate y'all joining the channel tonight. If you're new to my channel, please do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button. That way you can get all my updates. Hit that notification bell and the like button. Greatly would appreciate it. That way you guys don't miss any action that I get going on. Yay. He definitely took that one for sure. Normally, I try not to cut the bait in half, but I'm running a little low on bait. I didn't get a chance to stop by the store today. Oh, you think so, William? You think the lake ones are a little bit lazier? You may be right on that one, my friend. I tie these things on pretty quick, huh? I try to anyway. I don't like missing any action that I don't need to. All right, let's get back out there and do it. I know it seems kind of dark out here. No worries though. I do have lighting. As soon as I get this thing casted out and set. Is that a fish that just came out there? No way. You know what? I might have to recast this one. So let me get this other one out real quick and readjust. Man, that would be odd if I had a fish on that hook and didn't even know it. I'm probably going to go with a no on that one though. Now, it is not uncommon for carp to want to come up here. The light draws them in. Yep. Okay, that one took it too. So that one definitely got a bite. No worries. So let's get this switched out. Oh man, hang on a minute. Hang on a second, folks. I need to get some light on this. I think I just got tangled up. Let's get some light on it. Yep, sure did. I got all tangled up. Not a problem. Somehow I got all tangled up, so I've got to work through this. So bear with me, folks. There we go. Excellent. So let's get this guy casted out. Did we do it again? We sure did. Darn it. Come on now. Got to see which way this is going. All right. Now we're good again. Gotta love it. You really gotta love it. Josie, how are you? It's going well. Thank you for asking. I've actually got one already tonight. It's a dink, but it still counts in my book. It beats the last 2 nights of not having any because of the heat and all the issues I had to go through. So I'll take anything I can get. Indeed, I will. Oh, no kidding, D Hall? Wow, okay. Yeah, it's up by 4 units tonight, so it's not too bad. Yesterday, I think it was either last night or yeah, I think last night even was down to 2. Tonight it's up to 4. So I'm thankful that we're up a little bit tonight. All right, that was a good cast. Now I see movement on the pole, but I get this feeling that it may not be bites or strikes. I have a feeling it might have a lot to do with the current because the river is flowing pretty good tonight. So let's see. I'm gonna go back if I seen anybody. Okay, good deal. Folks, I really appreciate you joining me this evening on the channel. It means a lot to me. It really does. I couldn't be where I'm at without your support and you're willing to be part of my page. I truly appreciate that. So we're gonna go back here and put some more bait on. Tonight is not a total loss, no matter what, because I was able to get one on the hook. Clean some of this up real quick. Should not look this sloppy. Fish may not like that. Oh, folks, I'm getting another hit. Hang on a minute. I hear it. There's an area down here in the river that can be very difficult to fish. And a lot of times, if I'm not careful and a fish does bite and it takes me to that certain spot, yeah, I'm going to play a hard time trying to get that fish out of there. It's like they know where to go and hide to try and get off the hook. I'm only pulling because I wasn't sure if it was, but I can definitely feel the current moving. Definitely feel it moving. Oh, no kidding. So you're getting ready to go deer season hunting, huh? Perfect. You do a tree stand, Josie, or a regular ground blind? Oh, okay. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, I do miss going deer hunting for sure. I definitely miss it. Oh, the wakes are coming in. All right, so let me set this one in the pole holder for a minute and see what it wants to do. Gives me an opportunity to get the other pole baited up and get some more lighting set up. Oh, I understand that. You spray the scent control on your hunting gear, don't you, to keep the scent off? I guess they sell some product. I think I've used it one time as far as a scent controller. I know there's certain types of uh, laundry detergent you can use also to help block the scent of humans. That way, deers can't smell your clothes, and then you spray the scent controller on your boots, also in your gloves, whatever the case may be. Yeah. Let me grab another light, guys, real quick, so I can set it up. 570 PA Angler, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel tonight, sir. Much appreciated. Love having you here. I am actually fishing out here at the Colorado River this evening. So far, I've gotten one small one, but it still counts in my book. Small striper. Let me get this light set up real quick, y'all. I will say one thing, though. It is getting humid. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to blind everybody. It is definitely getting humid out here, though. All right. Let's get some more bait out. Yes, it does. Thank you. I appreciate that. Everything does count. Whether it's this big or this big, it still counts. Other than the people down here down south, is the weather starting to cool off where you guys are at? Or is it still pretty warm? That's right. We're all just having fun. I like it. No stress. Oh, nice, nice. Having a nice, comfortable weather temperatures, huh? Let me get a drink of water real quick. Hopefully it doesn't make gurgling sounds. If it does, I apologize. Ooh, that water's good. Nice. I look forward to that. I do miss that time out in Pennsylvania when I lived out there. The weather was outstanding. All right, let's get this one back out in the water. Very good. Wow, that was a good cast. It went long and far. I like that one. No way. Already? That is a possibility. That thing could have gotten hit already. It felt like it did. Yep, it's getting hit. Come on. Fish on. It sure felt like you got it anyway. Yeah, he's on. I can feel it. It's a dink. All right. Well, a dink is a dink, but it still counts. Ah, these little guys fight aggressively, man. That's what I love about them. They fight so aggressively. Never a dull moment with them. Never a dull moment with them. All right, hang on there. Hang on there. We're gonna get you off. Get you back in the water. Man, these guys just have so much energy. All right, stop. Give it a second. Come on, bear with me here. Take it easy. There we go. There we go. He's a dinkster, no doubt. He's a dinkster. Yeah, he's a nice one. For a little guy, let's get him back in the water. Thank you for the fight, my friend. Appreciate it. Grew up to get bigger. And he's gone. Yeah, they put up one heck of a fight. For being as small as they are, they pick up one heck of a fight. Thank you, Rex. I appreciate that. Thank you, Angler. Appreciate that. Thanks, Josie. Yes, fish on indeed. It was. Makes it nice. All right. Let's clean this up and get another one out. I think when I get back out there, I'm going to check that other pole because it's been a little bit since I've heard it move. You know, I started using these 3/0 hooks not too long ago, and initially I wasn't too sure about them. But I got to be honest with you, I'm actually impressed with them. I use the, where's it at? Oh, there it is. I'm normally using the number 6, the Gamakatsu red hooks, because they're like smaller, I should say. But man, they pack one heck of a wallop when the fish bite them. And to my surprise, I've actually caught 5-pounders on those tiny hooks. So, come on now. Yeah, to my surprise, I've actually caught 5-pounders off those hooks, those little ones. But I found out about these from a gentleman that I watch. I think his channel is called New World Fishing. Oh, you went fishing today, Rex? Did you catch anything? I'm always excited to hear what everybody catches when they go. Oh, you got some bluegills. Nice. Nice. What was the biggest one you caught? Oh, maybe one? That's okay. Hey, a fish is still a fish. That's right. A fish is still a fish. If it's on the hook and you caught it and got it in, it's a catch. Indeed. All right, see if we can get this one out there again. Nice. That one went out far. It went out pretty good size. About halfway out into the river. I want to check that out. Are you seriously kidding me right now again? Yeah. All right, we'll be patient for a minute. It felt like I got him. Okay, maybe not. Sure felt like it anyway. Yeah, it sure felt like it took it. Give it a minute or so, we'll check it. Oh, I understand that, my friend. Not a problem. Do whatever you got to do, my friend. 4 or 5, me and my girlfriend. Oh, awesome. Awesome, Rex. Good job. Okay, I'm getting hit on that pole again, so something got it. I'm trying to be patient on this one again because it felt like something's on there. Just not quite sure. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, my friend. There's nothing wrong with that. My wife, I will tell you straight up, my wife has outfished me many a times. There's no shame in it. I look at it this way. As long as fish comes home, don't care who gets it. I'm okay with that. All right, we'll let this one sit for a minute. Again, I want to check that other line because it hasn't done anything for a little bit. This is one that's been quiet for a while, so we'll see. Yeah, it feels like it's gotten lodged again. That's the only downside to this is that this certain part of the river, man, it just once it gets out there, man, it's hard getting your stuff back in, especially if it gets lodged out in there. Yeah, it feels like it is. I wonder if I snapped it off. Not quite sure where the line is. Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely buried. Wherever the fish took it, it definitely buried under a bunch of this. It's all right, though. It's all right. If the fish was able to get the bait off, they deserved it. Thought I heard the bell move again. Rex, you might be right. You may be right to that one, my good friend. Sometimes it gets so bad out here that it's like literally, it makes it difficult to breathe. It's even worse when they decide they want to fly up in your mouth. Kind of nasty. All right, let's get this one rehooked up. A lot of times too, I have a lot of birds that fly around here at night over the waterway. Sometimes I wonder if they're not hitting the line by mistake, and I'm mistaking it for a bite. All right, let's get the vegetables off. I don't think they want to eat vegetables. You know the thing about fishing though, guys and gals? I look at it this way. Even if it goes to a night where, like last night and the night before last, I was out, I didn't really catch anything, but I'll tell you what, I still had the best time ever. As YouTube content creators, we always want to, have something fun and exciting to do, but just getting out there sometimes is the best. No worries, my friend. I'll see you when you come back. Folks, I want to say thank you for spending your evening with me tonight. Much appreciated. Um, I'm really, really thankful that you guys are. You helped me achieve that 300 mark already with my subscribers. I truly appreciate each and every one of you for that. Thank you so much. Um, my next goal now is I'd like to hit that 400 mark. So do me a favor, if you would, please share my channel with your friends and all that, and let them know, that I'm out here doing my thing. I mean, I couldn't do it without you guys. I really mean that. I could not do what I do without you guys' help and assistance. And I truly appreciate that. But do me a favor, though, share my channel with me, with all your friends and buddies, ones that are thinking about getting into fishing, ones that already do, whatever the case, or just for pure enjoyment. I love it because I love watching each and every one of you guys that come out. JJR, how are you? Good to see you back on the channel tonight, my friend. Hope you've been well. It is going very well. We're at 2-0. My favor of 2. They weren't nothing worth keeping to take home, but they were fish, and I was pretty happy about it. Glad to see you back on the channel. It's been a minute. Hopefully you're doing fine. Whoops, sorry about that. Didn't mean to kick the phone. Thank you, JGR. They do. They correctly do. They still count. I love that. Thank you so much. And I'll take that. Now, it seems like the river's going that way, so I wonder if I should cast more down that direction now, because the water, the current is taking the rods just south, in the south direction. So maybe I will cast out that way a little bit, see where it takes me. I can always readjust the poles or pole holders if I need to. All right, here we go. Let's get her out in the water. Ah, that was a good one. Yeah, that went far. I love it. All right. No problem. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you. I'd rather have you at the halfway point or even at the end. Doesn't matter one way or the other. As long as you show up, I'm happy about it. Appreciate that. We might be at that time period where it starts slowing down a little bit, because it seems like out here, whoop, there it is. Did y'all hear that? Yeah. Let him play with it for a minute. Come on. I can feel him tapping the pole. I can feel it. Come on. Wow, folks, I've got a good sized carp right next to me. I kid you not. He's right next to me. The light attracts him up here. Ugh. He hit hard on that one. He sure did. Come on. Yep, he's hitting it again. He's on. He's got to be. If he's not, I'll be shocked. Oh yeah. Holy cow, he's on. He is on. Oh, come on. Okay, he's got me pinned. I can feel it. He's got me lodged up. He's got me lodged up big time. So what I'm going to try and do is give him a little slack and see what happens. See if it comes loose. Be the first time, if that ever works, I've ever done that. Yeah, he hit it hard. Come on. Oh, I don't know. I don't know, folks. He hit that thing hard. Yep, he got it. Dang it. He must have spit that hook, though. Yeah, he spit that hook good. I'm telling you, folks, I had him. I had him as the day was short, long, for sure. Darn it. That's okay. That is quite all right. Definitely a bait thief. He did. Yeah, he was toying with me for sure. He was toying with me for sure. Hi, Noel. How are you? Thanks for joining tonight. Yes, he was on. He definitely was on. I had the feeling though that he ended up getting lodged up on some brush or something out there because he was on. I felt him pull. I felt him tug, and he was giving me a lot of resistance when I was pulling him in, and then it just stopped. So my gut feeling tells me that he got me buried up into something, entangled into something out there. It was a good size one though, for sure. A good size one. It's all right. Gonna see if we can get another one. It ain't over yet. Yes, hopefully he will. No doubt about that. Josie, I'm telling you, that pole, it bent. It bent good. The goal is to get a repeat. Want him to do it again. I think I went triple on the thread this time. I want to make sure I get that fish back. Oh my gosh. No matter what, though, it's such a great time. No, it truly is. I couldn't ask for a better evening. Hanging out with great people on YouTube, out here fishing. Doesn't get no better than that. You know, another good thing about being out here in the heat, honestly, it forces me to drink more water than I normally wouldn't. Oh, JR, indeed it is. That magic, I call it magic thread. That is definitely a game changer. And I got to be honest with you, I was out fishing some time ago out here locally at one of our other parks, and a local fisherman out here was out fishing, and he introduced me to it. Let me try it on my bait for the first time. Yeah, I was hooked. It was definitely a game changer. Definitely a game changer. I went home that night and bought a 4-pack on Amazon. It is amazing. All right, folks, let's get it back out in the water. Ah, another good cast. I love it. I listen for that cast to go way out there. And when I know it's way out in the water in the center, I listen for it. And that's when I know, yeah, it's a good cast. I try to get out as far into the middle as I can. Ah, mm. Whew. I might give this pole here another 5 minutes or so, and then I'll check it or less. Haven't decided yet. Getting another hit on it. Wow. Yep. I think fish is on. Hang on a minute. Might be. Maybe not. Darn it. It bent. All right. I'll be patient. Come on. All right. I'll be patient. Really. Come on. Felt like he took it. Not sure though, but it felt like he took it. Yeah. Okay, he hit it hard though. All right, not a problem. We're gonna throw it back out where it was again. Folks, I'm telling you, these fish are smart tonight. They truly are. They're really smart. No problem, Josie. These fish are smart tonight. Mm. Whoa. No sooner I got it set in the pole holder, it started bending. Come on. Oh, come on. They're out there. Folks, they are out there. Come on. All right. I'm going to rebait this. I have this feeling that it had taken the bait. So I'm going to rebait this one, and then I'm going to check the other one. Ooh, I smell skunk. I do smell skunk, and I legitimately do smell skunk. All right, let's get this one redone. No, not tonight. It ain't. Yeah, see, he took the bait. So whatever it was, it got it good because there was a couple of good wham. He took it. So no, not here tonight. Anyway, I didn't want it on my fishing expedition. I don't want it literally. All right, let's get some more bait on this bad boy. You know what? I've got an idea. Let's do a whole chovy. How about that? You know, you could very well be right on that one. Indeed, you could be very well be right because it hit hard. It really hit hard. I'm gonna wrap this one triple. Once I get this one casted out there, I'm going to go ahead and check that other line also, because it's probably been a little bit since I've actually had it out there, and I haven't felt any movement on it at all. All right, let's get this one out in the water. Do it again. Yeah, let's pull this other one in real quick. Get the status of it, because it's been out there for a little bit and nothing hit it. Getting a lot of vegetables. Yeah, okay. That one was gone for a while. There he is again. This guy's huge. I'm tempted. Should I give it a try? See if he'll take it? See if I can figure out where he's at here. See if he'll take it. I'll give it a minute and see if he bites. He went right by it. Man, wouldn't that be something if I actually caught a carp? That'd be awesome. That would be so awesome. Yeah, it can be on certain spots. It is. It's real grassy. A lot of underneath growth. Invisible River, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel again this evening. Welcome back. Right now, I'm trying to coerce a carp to see if he'll bite. He's literally right here. I can see him. Come on, take it. I don't know if carp eats anchovies or not. I know they do corn and everything else, but I don't know about anchovies. If he bites it, that'd be the first time I've ever seen it. Okay, he's around the area, but nothing yet. It may not be his forte. He's right there. Hey, I think he's biting it. Oh, no kidding. Wow. He just hit the pole. I don't know if he's going to take it or not. Guess there's always a first time, right? No kidding. That's a good possibility. You may be right, Invisible, because he's actually coming back again. He did hit the line, though. I felt it. I'm watching him right here. Yep, he's hitting the line. I saw him do it, and then he took off, and he tends to go around and come right back around. Interesting. Man, that'd be so awesome if I could catch me a carp tonight. That'd be my first. Get a few more minutes. If you don't come back again, I'll cast it back out again. Now I know carp pretty much like dough balls, corn, things like that, but don't know about anchovies. But he was hitting the line. Give it a few more minutes and I'll switch it up. Oh, you only use worms in New Jersey? Oh, he's back. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yeah, he might be thinking about it. He might be thinking about it. Oh, I bet. I bet they are. All right. I don't think he's gonna hit it. So I want to get out there and get this thing casted out. All right. Well, he did hit it a couple times though. I'll give him that. He did tap it a couple of times. Just probably was not his forte. All right, let's get this back out there where it belongs. All right, let's get this thrown out there real quick, like. Okay, it wasn't too bad. It went out, but not as far as I'd liked it to have gone. But you never know. Might be able to catch that 5-pounder right here. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Invisible. I can see him here though. I mean, I've got it lit up pretty well out here. When I first started doing my live streams, I didn't have the best lighting, and yeah, thank goodness my wife was able to tell me what I needed to correct. That way, it would make it nicer for everybody to see, you know. And so I do light up the area pretty well, but unfortunately, getting the light up in the water is not always the benefit. All right, let's clean this up and go get some more bait on this thing. Okay, good. As long as you can see that, that's good. Yeah, I got out here, like I said, when I first started my channel sometime a little while ago, I had literally a tiny light, and that was all I had. And a couple of videos that I did that I think would have been really, really good videos to watch, didn't turn out as well as they could have because of poor lighting. So, oh, indeed, indeed. I might be out here a little bit longer, because I got to get up early in the morning tomorrow. But I want to get in here as much as I can, get some decent fish time in. Appreciate every one of you staying out here watching me this evening. It means a lot to me. I do appreciate that, seriously. Hang on a minute. I think I got a bite. Yep, got a bite. Come on. Yep, he's hitting it. Just little tiny bites, but I want to make sure I get a good one before I yank it. Come on. Come on. Oh, feels like you got me stuck in something. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, JR. Appreciate it. Oh. give it a few more minutes to see what happened. Whatever it was that took it ended up pushing me into the debris. Overall, though, it was not a bad night, though. I got 3. I'm happy about that. Yeah, let me check it. I get an odd feeling about this one. Yep, I was right. My gut feeling told me. Hey, the fish have been good tonight. They've been winning every battle. Completely stripped it clean. Hey, Rex, welcome back, my friend. So far, I've got 3 catches, but the fish have been taking a lot of my bait. So I think ultimately they may be winning. That's all right. So get it back up there and see what's going on. Get another one baited up. All right. Indeed, it is a smart fish. Folks, I might be calling this one a little earlier tonight than normal. Like I said earlier, I've got to get up early, but I want to at least get one more cast out if I can. Hello, Rex. Gonna do one more cast, maybe 2. But yeah, I've wow, awesome. 14 watchers and 28 likes. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I understand that. JR, I totally understand that. That one more ends up turning to be 5 or 10 more, right? That is so funny. Funny but true. All righty. Let's get this out in the water and see where it takes us. All right. That was a good cast. A very good cast. I was happy with that one. Yeah, I can see that pole bending. I'm going to get you up closer to it for a second. You can see it bending like that. That is definitely the current pulling it. The current's pretty strong tonight. It really is. So that could be one of two things I think could be a possible good thing. If the fish are swimming through that area, it's bound to get hit. That's what I'm thinking. Is that what they call that? Tow bait method? I get it. All right, Rex, I get it. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that makes two of us invisible. That makes two of us. Whoop, getting hit. That one's getting hit. Darn it. Don't kick the pole, Tim. Gonna be patient on this one. Yep, he's biting. Come on, take it. I think I got a fish on. Think I got a fish on. I hope I do anyway. Wow. I'm telling you, man, these dinks fight. They fight aggressive. I am so impressed with these little guys. They fight so aggressively. They just blow my mind. Exactly. Fish on. Fish on. All right, let's get this guy up to the truck and get him off and put him back in the river. Let him grow up to be a bigger one. I got to tell you, I'm really impressed with these little tiny ones. They just amaze me at how aggressive they are. Okay, gotcha. You got it. Excuse me. Relax. All right. Another one in the books, folks. Another one in the books. They do. They have way too much spirit. I think it's amazing. All right. Let's do this together, folks. Let's do this together. There you go, little guy. Thanks for the fight. That's impressive, wasn't it? That is so impressive. Well, folks, I appreciate each and every one of you joining me this evening on my channel. It means a lot to me that you would spend your time with me this evening and out here fishing with me. Let's see here. Yeah, there we go. Make sure that is safe. Don't end up falling on anybody here or myself. All right, perfect. We get a little bit of time to hang out with you guys for a minute. Let me catch up on some comments here. D Hall, how are you? Well, thank you. I appreciate that, D Hall. Appreciate that. Thank you, Rex. I appreciate that. Jay, I appreciate that so much, guys. Each and every one of you, I truly appreciate all that your support that you've given me and to make my channel better for it. Um, yeah, I'm kind of glad that I was able to catch some fish tonight because the last couple of days has been real tough due to heat issues and everything. I think yesterday I took a chance in going out and it was literally 118 degrees where I was at, and probably wasn't the smartest thing I did, but you know me, I'm gonna fish if I can. Rex, have a wonderful evening, sir. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight. Much appreciated. Um, but I'm definitely yeah. This fishing is just totally addicting. I love everything about it. You know, I can't get enough of it. Today I was out looking at new gear. You know, I was looking at new types of hooks, lures, all kinds of stuff. Today I was actually kind of excited because my wife knows I've been wanting to get some stuff to. Hey, Bank Fishing Adventures! I didn't know you were on. Thanks for joining tonight. Much appreciated. No, hopefully it won't invisible. Hopefully it'll start cooling down. Anyways, yeah, as I was sharing, my wife, yeah, she knows I get pretty excited when it comes to getting stuff for fishing and all that. But I told her I was able to find a couple things I've been looking for out here in the state of Arizona. Yeah, that makes two of us, Jr. Cannot wait for it. Hi, Blaze. How are you? Yes, I have been fishing. I caught four tonight. I had to get paid back for the last two nights that I wasn't able to catch anything due to the heat. So tonight I was able to get back all and then some. So I did catch four. I caught four stripers. Um, but anyway, out here in Arizona, we have a law here that you can't go any larger than a 4 foot bait net, and I've been wanting to get one. So, well, thank you, Josie. I have been. I'm so grateful. I really am. I had to make up for the last two nights, seriously. But I was able to finally get that net that I want. So I've spent some time on YouTube today watching how to use that thing. So when I get the boat out on the water up on the lake here, there's areas out there that shallow areas that do a lot of bait fish, and you can catch out there and use them as live bait. So I've been wanting to get that. So I found that, which I was pretty excited about it. And it was really decent price. So I grabbed that. And also I was able to find me a nice pair of vulcanized rubber waders. That way I can go out into the water deeper during the cooler months and get farther out into the river when it's not super high or flowing fast. The way I could go out there and fish deeper and cast my line farther out. Seems like when I push my lines out farther towards the center or an area where I know that the travel is going to be, the bigger fish do migrate in that area. D Hall, take care. Thanks for joining me tonight. Appreciate it. And yeah, I mean, it blew my mind when very first time I almost caught that 4 or 5 pound out of here. That was probably my PB so far. But I know they're a lot bigger, and I want to take a drive up to Willow Beach, about maybe an hour north of us where we are. And I'll tell you from what I'm hearing, bro, people they are getting like 30, 40 pounds up there. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I do appreciate that. I agree. Barbie is my wife. She says she was glad that I was able to get out tonight and catch as opposed last night. Thank you, sweetheart. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night. So, yeah, a couple of things I'm excited about that. So, and I've been kind of loading up on more hooks, sinkers, and things like that. I even got a version of a whopper popper lure because I want to start trying those when the weather starts cooling off a little bit. So, yeah, can't wait to do that. So, folks, again, if you're new to my channel this evening, I appreciate you joining me. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and then hit that like button. That way you don't miss any of my lives, my videos, or my shorts that I put out. Um, I can't do it without you guys. I want to grow. I want to grow. And I really appreciate if you guys could help me out on that. And for those of you who've been with me for the long haul, I can't tell you enough how much I appreciate each and every one of you for spending your time with me. It makes it all worth it. I enjoy fishing, but I'll tell you what, it makes it even much more worth it when I know that you guys are enjoying it also. So, yeah, appreciate that so much. It's actually a really pretty night tonight. It's still warm, but not as warm as it's been. So I'm kind of, oh, thank you so much, Angler. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. If you could do me a favor also, I know it seems like I'm asking a lot, but if you could push my channel out to friends that you know, I would really appreciate it because I want this channel to grow. I really do. You know, we have such a great community of all of us fishermen and hunters and all that. And you know what? I like to think that we're a dying breed, and unfortunately, it seems like it's going that way more and more. And it's sad that I don't think that young people are starting to embrace what we do, and it's just amazing on what we do. Just being out in the wilderness and all that, it's just so majestic in my opinion. Oh, my pleasure, anytime. I will tell you some of my most peaceful moments have been when I've been out in either the duck blind, out here fishing, or out just hunting and scouting for game, whether they're turkey, pheasant, or deer, whatever. It's just, I mean, it's in us. It's in our DNA that we have to be that hunter or huntress and that fisherman, fisherwoman. You know, that's just what we made. That's who we are. That's what we are, you know. And I'm just so thankful that I get to be privileged to be part of that along with all of you guys. So, and again, I can't thank you guys enough for what you've done in helping me grow. I know I tend to kind of ramble on so much, but I mean, I'm very passionate about it and I'm very thankful. You know, I just don't ever want people to think that I'm taking it for granted because I don't. I don't take any day for granted anymore. You know, every day is a gift, and you know, the good Lord gives us the ability to hunt and fish. We need to do it and share it and teach, and that's what we do here with each other. So, let me get a quick drink real quick. I'm sorry, folks. You know, I can remember way back when. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Jr. I really do appreciate that. I mean, Mossy Oak has the right right analogy of it. It's an obsession. It's a passion, no doubt. I remember years ago when my nephew, who also follows my channel, was really young, and I got him out into hunting and took him duck hunting with me a few times and got him out there and even fished with him. And I'll tell you, he's an outstanding young man right now, and I love him to death. And he fishes quite a bit. It's a passion of his now too. In fact, he fishes one of the local lakes that we used to fish out, and he likes to tube fish with the out in the middle of the lake out there, and he catches some beautiful trout where he's out. So, Justin, if you're watching this, brother, yeah, you're one heck of a guy and one heck of a father and one heck of a fisherman. There you go. I'm calling you out, my good brother. Yeah, hey, that's right. Indeed, you're absolutely correct on that one, Invisible. So, oh, exactly, exactly. You know, I'm a firm believer that if you can hunt and fish, you'll never starve. I'm a true believer in that. You know, what do they say? Take a man fishing, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. I'm 100% agreeable with that. You know, I mean, it's a God given right that we were given to be able to fish and hunt. It's who we are. That's what we are. You know, so don't ever lose that passion or that ability. Hey, Neil, how are you? Thanks for joining the channel tonight. Much appreciated. Folks, my phone is getting kind of low on power, so I don't want to. If you see it go off, it's just it did its thing. I'm like about 10%. So, but I mean, yeah, I kind of agree with that, Invisible. And you know what, D Hall? I'm gonna tell you something. Yeah, Neil. Unfortunately, I don't have much power left on my phone, so I'm gonna call it an early night. But I did catch four. It was a good night. But you know, I live by this analogy now that when I'm to the point where I can't ever walk or I'm incapacitated to some degree, I don't ever want to sit back and want to know why I didn't or what I missed out on it. I want to sit back and remember Remember when we did this, or remember when we did that, when we fished or got this or did that. That's what I want to remember. Oh, nice. Nice. I appreciate that, Invisible. That's actually really nice. And I'm respectful. It's not for everybody. Not everybody hunts. Not everybody fishes. I respect their opinion on it. I'm not here to judge it. I know what works for me and my family, and obviously a lot of you people who are following me are like-minded, and I think it's great. It's not for everybody, but it's for us. That I do know. Indeed, it is for us. It's interesting because on my property, we tend to sometimes we'll have deer that come through my property up where I have up in Seligman, and I think we even have elk that come up there. And we do have, believe it or not, domesticated cows that come through because the property that we bought years ago was actually a giant cattle farm, and I guess the previous owners had sold it off, and it had a good opportunity, and we bought some. Let's see here. If the deer come here, they are happy, so that we may. Oh, indeed, Invisible. Absolutely. No, not as far as night fishing rules. I think the only rule out here where I'm at is that they close this area down by 11. And it's understandable because they don't want it getting destroyed or damaged. I mean, I respect that. It's sad that it has to be that way, but I respect that. Oh, Josie, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for joining the channel this evening. Keep us all updated on your hunt. I'm excited to see it. I really am looking forward to it. Yeah, it is only 9 here. You're correct. But again, one of the reasons why I'm kind of cutting it short is I am tired. I'm not going to lie. I'm tired. I do got to get up early in the morning and want to go home and spend some time with the wife. She's been really gracious enough to allow me to come out 3 nights in a row and try and, fish and get things taken care of. But I mean, yeah, I want to respect her too. So, but yeah, indeed. So, yeah, but here they close at 11 o'clock here. Again, it's to keep the park safe. Oh, anytime, Josie. You bet. Oh, I get it. I get it, Jr. I get it. Um, I'm kind of different about it. I love to fish, no doubt, but I still have a passion for hunting. I mean, I do, but I love fishing. There's no doubt about it. But I still have a big passion for hunting, especially waterfowl or pheasant. Turkey hunting, yeah, indeed. Deer, it can be challenging, but I would love to do it. Indeed. I think before I left the state that I lived in, I did my last year there. I actually went bow hunting for the first time. Didn't catch anything, but I saw a couple of nice good bucks, but wasn't able to actually put arrow down on them. But yeah, it's exciting. The hunt of the thrill is just exciting, or the thrill of the hunt, I should say. But definitely, man, fishing is definitely exciting, no doubt. Exactly, it's all about the challenge. I mean, it's if we didn't have to hunt for it, it wouldn't be considered hunt, right? Um, I'm not opposed to using a rifle. I'm not. I think the rifles are great. I've used them many times for hunting, but I think when I got involved with bow shooting, it to me I felt it gave the animal more of a chance. Yeah, it gave the animal more of a chance. And it's like I'm not opposed to rifle hunting. I think it's great. I've done it and will continue to do it. But something different about bow hunting, it puts the level playing level basically as fair game. You really have to do your homework and do your scouting and do your hunting to be able to get that game. And when you finally do get it, I truly believe that you learn to appreciate it that much more. Not saying that you don't with rifle, because it's a challenge no matter what. But I think it's more of a challenge when you have to bow hunt. But I will take it anyway I can get it. I'll be honest with you. Yeah, I had an opportunity last night. Before I forget, excuse me. I had an opportunity last night to do a sit down when I couldn't really get much done with fishing. I did about an hour live stream, and Visible, you were there, I believe. Yeah, I think, in fact, you were there for sure. A few of you may have been there last night, and it was kind of nice just sitting down, chatting with everybody. Got to know everybody a little bit better. And yeah, it was nice. I would like to probably do that maybe once a month just to sit down with everybody, ask questions. We learn from each other. I don't think there really is any bad question or anything like that. Clock room. There you go. That's right. Clock room. That's a way of looking at it. That's actually my dining room. I would eventually like to have a little space in my house that I could set up where I have pictures on the wall of me fishing or hunting or even putting my mounts out there and things like that. You know, the wife said I can do it. We're just going to do it eventually. Yes, please, please, please. I appreciate that. If you guys have not hit the button, thank you, JR. I appreciate that. If you have not hit the like button on the channel tonight, please do so. Yeah, it was reversed because I had to turn the camera around. You know how it is. Yeah, folks, if you could hit that like button, I really would appreciate it. And even more so, hit that subscribe button, join the channel, and share the channel. Please share the channel with all your friends. It would really mean a lot to me if I could make this channel grow. Yeah, I agree with that. Check. Yeah, it is. It was. It was nice. But like I said, I would like to take one of the. We have a spare bedroom, and the wife and I. It used to be the wife's office, so maybe she'll allow me to have a tiny portion of it, so I can actually put a small little desk in there with a microphone and stuff like that, and some ambient light with some cool pictures of me doing my thing with my stuffs. I've got a couple of stuff pheasants that I've taken in the past hunts and got them put them out there, things like that. It'd be kind of cool. Yeah, there you go. Studio room. I like it. I like it. You know, I actually saw that for the first time when I started following a gentleman. His name is Humbug Video. If you're not familiar with him, check him out. Nice guy. His name is, I believe his name is Cody. He works for Shields. He's one of the Shields Outdoor Sports. He's one of their representatives. But yeah, he's an incredible individual, and I talk with him quite a bit. He does a lot of John boat fishing with electric motor, but he's more of a product representative than anything. But he does do a lot of fishing. So, and he has a room like that. That's what made me realize, man, that'd be something nice to have like that. Use a Gazette tent, really? Gazelle tent, really? Okay. Hey, whatever works, right? Invisible. Well, folks, we're gonna wind this session up tonight. Again, I really appreciate each and every one of you for showing support tonight and joining me on the channel. I'm gonna get some stuff cleaned up here, put everything away, and head home. All right. A garage makes a great headquarters. Indeed, it does. Unfortunately, I don't have a garage. I need a man shed. Yeah, I need a man shed for sure. Isn't much rain is always okay. Okay, all right. Folks, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, yeah, it's been great. So I'm gonna try and get out tomorrow night. I don't want to. I can't promise. I do work later tomorrow night, so we'll see where it goes. But if I don't, please understand. I'll probably be getting off late, but I'll play it by ear. I just may pop up. You never know it. I tend to have a tendency of doing that sometimes. But I really don't want to commit if I'm not going to do it because I don't think it's fair to you guys if I say I'm going to do something and not show up. So I'll play it by ear. Okay. Hopefully that's fair enough. Because again, I do get off late tomorrow. So, and it is the weekend here. So it's probably going to be somewhat crazy. But again, we'll play it by ear. We'll see what happens. You bet, JR. Take care, my friend. Thanks for joining the channel. Always a privilege and awesomeness to have you here. Appreciate that. Well, folks, again, when you're out there out in the outdoors, be safe, okay? If you're fishing, be safe. If you're hunting, definitely be safe, okay? Because, I mean, we only get one life and we want to do it right, okay? So, everybody, thanks for joining my channel tonight. And until next time, as I always say, stay outdoors. Talk soon. Bye bye.